I think that when we look at the nature of remarks by the president, there's one thing that's clear that everyone can agree on, is that it is his humanitarian nature to focus on diplomatic solutions. But he is a realist and he'll go and do what he needs to realize what his goals are, which is peace and a ceasefire. And also, I think the recognition that no one has denied, we have not denied it in this room, that the humanitarian assistance to this point has not been enough. My argument is that it would never be enough in that obscene, unnatural environment. And so we're proceeding in that regard, and of course, with President Trump's leadership, as he noted yesterday, to do even more to assist when it comes to food and other aid. So that's, I think, without getting ahead of the president, as we'll learn more about what his plans are coming up. We know the secretary, of course, has led the way in this regard as well. But the focus remains certainly the humanitarian aid, and our focus remains also on a ceasefire and ending that carnage.
And the State Department spokesperson had said the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation Award remains subject to strict requirements.
There needs to be more ideas, more movement. We know, of course, there have been some airlifted airdrops of food. There's been corridors there's a window for corridors for delivery of more aid. And that's, of course, that's good, that's important. But adding to the aid and to the mechanisms that are there is what we've all called for. It is not an indication that there should be only one. It should be everyone should be contributing to helping to make a difference here. So far, it has been GHF with a mechanism that has worked to keep the aid out of the hands of Hamas, and that has been fundamental. So it's good news. And of course, as the president returns to the United States, no doubt we'll have more information about how much more good news we'll have regarding aid and supplies. Yes.
What is the number of trucks that this administration wants to see Israel allow into Gaza on a daily basis?
Well, I won't discuss, of course, details with you or the content of conversations or even a specific like that. What I do know is that there is this overarching work that we've done to make sure as much can get in as possible. At the same time, we do know that the UN had noted that they were not moving material in because of the violence. We know it's a war zone. I mean, that has been the overriding issue, and how to make it safe to get food through to those who need it versus into the hands of those who are causing the destruction and using it and weaponizing it. So I'm not going to speak to you about specifics or if that conversation has been had. We know, of course, it's in everyone's interest to help stop the kind of environment in general that's happening in the Gaza Strip. It's again, monstrous and abnormal, and all of us have an interest in stopping it.
And DHS contract available. And the IPC's Famine Review Committee said that their analysis of the food packages supplied.
This week, the UN is serving as host to an unproductive and ill-timed conference on the so-called two-state solution in New York City. This is a publicity stunt that comes in the middle of delicate diplomatic efforts to end the conflict in Gaza. Far from promoting peace, the conference will prolong the war, will embolden Hamas, and reward its obstruction and undermine real-world efforts to achieve real peace.